Come on, Nirmal. Any questions? Nandini, Mansi, Nirmal? Okay, Nirmal's question. What about employment after studies? Uh, okay, so Veda's gonna answer about that.
Hi guys, can you guys hear me now? Is it audible? So what about employment after studies? That totally depends on the individual, like how we perform in the university and what kind of experience you have and what kind of internships you did and what kind of people you got in touch with. So there are good opportunities, but you need to know the language and you need to do some work for that. What's the difference between studying in Germany and other countries? I don't actually find any much difference because end of the day, if you want to do automobile, always have the same codes, and if you have a good skill and language, you can get a job in any country. So I think, but if you want to go to Germany, Germany is a good place, but I think it's all the same when it comes to Europe. It's really good for automobile. Nandini, there are no part-time jobs within the university. You have to find it outside. It's not like the US. What do students generally do during their vacations? You can travel a lot across the Europe because you'll get a Schengen visa. So you can access the entire Europe. You can travel. You can do. You just go on, and you can once in a year you can go to India as well because they have really long breaks. Did you see that question? Good one. Is it worth doing master in Slovakia?
Okay, so is it worth doing MS in Slovakia? So, if you ask that question, I would just ask you the same thing. Is it worth doing MS in all over the Europe? Because every country has its own positive and negative sides. So when it comes to our college particularly, it's really worth doing masters in Slovakia. Alamin, I assure you that. And so if not, so why are we here, and why are you even, if it's not worth doing masters in Slovakia, so why are you even in the chat? Like, it's really worth doing masters in Slovakia. I bet you that, because you can find a lot of opportunities, internships. Like, you can go around, like that too, particularly in mechanical and automobile. It's the best in Slovakia. Uh, okay, hi Ganesh. You don't have to call me sir. I'm just 24. You can just address by chat. Hi sir, just I joined. You can please be with this conference. Okay, Ganesh. Okay, this conference is okay. So this conference is based on your masters and bachelors in Slovakia and in Europe through Europe Study Center. Surya, Slovakia is better for computer science. You're all talking about mechanical. I'm sorry, Surya, but we are doing mechanical engineering, so I know a lot about mechanical and automobile. But if you want something in computer science, you can try other countries. For example, France, Germany, and Netherlands. It's a good country, and so Europe Study Center will assist you with that. So you can directly ask them if you need anything about anything at all in computer science. Sangeeta, how easy is for an Indian student to survive in Slovakia? If you are an Indian, I'll finish it. Okay, if you are an Indian, not only in Slovakia, you can survive anywhere in the world. That too in Europe. If you know English, like, they see you as a god, like, literally. You don't have to worry about anything. And first of all, that's a myth. Okay, I'll first bust this myth. So people, the first thing that people think when before coming to European countries is that racism. Like, if you ask me, is there any racism in countries, I would say no. Like, racism, if you meet like 1,000 people and one guy will be a racist there. So you first thing, you don't have to worry about racism anywhere in Europe. No, central, west, east, anywhere in Europe, you don't have to worry about racism. And it's easy for us to survive. Like, it's pretty easy for us to survive because we are good in English when compared to, like, if you take any guy, for example, he would know like two, three languages. That's all. And we Indians, we are good in English. and we speak like 2 3 local languages, and we are also good in learning languages. So we'll be the god to them. We'll be a god to Europeans. You don't have to worry about being an Indian in Europe. So what about job conversion after doing MS? It's on your hand, Alamin. So about I'm saying this again and again. Finding job and converting it. I mean, finding the internship and converting into a job, or getting the master degree and converting that into a job or internship. Everything is in your hand. Like you have to take good care of your studies and of your CVs and how to approach people and how you meet people. Everything is in your hand. Like you have to put put work into that and give the scope of mechatronics. Okay, so Veda, mechatronics. Uh, okay, so mechatronics. Uh, 4 of my friends they are doing mechatronics, and here in STU, sorry, and they are doing bachelor's. Straight. Really? Okay. Right now, uh, my friend just told me that there's no mechatronics right now in STU. Like, I don't know the more details about it because mechatronics was worth in doing Slovakia. I'm really positive about it. But I don't know what course are they, of course, they're offering in STU right now for the international students. So, right, it's better contact TAC they're working. Could you please share more information on production and quality management? Mm. Uh, is it okay, guys? Can you hear me now? No? Yeah, it's better? Yeah, that's good. Okay. Uh, okay, can you please explain about the total budget without IELTS or TOEFL, etc.? Okay, in Slovakia, the total budget, I would say, okay, the college fees is like for you can complete your course in within 10 lakhs inside within 10 lakhs you can complete your course and you can live there and you can also find some part-time job here which won't be a problem, so you can finish your course within 10 lakhs, but 10 lakh is a pretty high amount, but you can finish it within 7 to 10.
No,
It stands there.
the tuition fee is
Visa itself is 7. I think it's 10.
And I'm surviving
yeah, only for surviving at
only
10.
for surviving like below 10, inside 10.
Yeah, 6 or 7.
Yeah. When are the placement conducted? What placements are you talking about,
For
Nandini? I
66
couldn't.
placement.
I don't, is it here audible now? Yeah, so this SAF one was asking me if I can have a 6 year gap after my undergrad course, can I do a PG? So, yeah, you can do a PG course because I know people who have job experience of 5 or 6 years and they have come here for masters. So I think you have to meet the ASC people. You can go for it. Can the students access the research department? Yeah, they can access the research department because if there's any of a faculty who is doing a PhD or some research, you can be a part of their team. So I think you can access the research department. Yes, you can. Explain the total budget. I think he did. Placements conducted. There are no such thing as placements over here. So everything is online. There are online websites like how we have in India, and you just keep sending your resumes to them and just wait for the reply. And the main thing is the language is a must. The local language is very, very important. Deadlines for applying. We have no idea about the deadline. I think it will be around March, June. Like I remember it was around June second week for me. So just contact the ESC people. Oh, June second. No, it was April second week, right? For me, for us, the deadline for applying. Yeah, for us it was the April second week. So please contact the team. Safan, I think I got your answer for the PG. So what will the beginner salary be? Uh, that totally depends on the job you get and the company you do. So there's no rule that you have to do in the automotive industry. There are like many number of jobs. And for a full-time worker, I think you can get up to 1,000 euros per month if you do any normal job, like any job. 1,000 euros is a full-time payment. Slovakia is called Automobile Hub, Alamin. So yeah, it is called Automobile Hub because they have like 20 or 23 plants of car manufacturers in Slovakia. Like they have Jaguar, Land Rover, Ford, Kia, Volkswagen, many companies. So that's the reason. Yeah, local language is not a must, but it's really important to know because that is what helps you end of the day. Yeah, you take over.
Okay, hey guys, about the local language, it's not a must. It's it's like if you know a local language, you can actually stand above the crowd. Like it will you can stand apart. Like for example, you're going to find a job and there are like four people who doesn't speak Slovak and there are like Slovak or some local language, and you know some local language, and it's not like you have to be perfect. It's better like for example on a scale on European standard, it's better if you have C1 or C2. You just want to they just expect you to know something in that languages, so it won't be easy. Like there are language classes for us on the semester. You can take up language classes and you'll be good to go. Like it's not a must, but it's better if you know some. So Safwan, I have answered your question, I guess. Is there any other question, guys? Anything about Europe? Anything about Slovakia? Anything about STU? Or I can just talk on some topic like which would be useful for you, like a survival guide or something like that. Hope we answered every question. Okay, what will be the beginner salary for mechanical students? Anusha, okay. It depends from company to company, one, and it depends from country to country. Like for the same position, you can be paid more in Germany and paid less in France. It can be the other way around too. Like it depends from company to company. It depends from country to country. Is there an impact due to Corona? Everywhere there's an impact, but we Central Europeans we got like cautious during the outbreak, and we prevented. Unlike Italy and Spain, we prevented a lot. We actually they closed their border like way so soon, and there is an impact. Like it's not that good. Even now, we were not one of the reasons for the poor internet connection right now because they're uh, we were not allowed to go out, and the students who are living in the dormitory they've asked the students to take all their stuff and go. Like they were not allowed to contact them. They were completely in one block quarantine. So they're keeping it pretty. It's under the control. You don't have to worry about corona. You can just close your eyes and start preparing for your masters or bachelors or whatever you're applying for. So, is there any course for students already completed diploma in mechanical engineering? He didn't give the reply. Uh, about that, there is a lot of courses, and ESE will guide you through that. So, personally, I my bachelor was in aeronautical engineering, and I took up mechanical engineering as my master's. So, diploma, you can contact a Europe Study Center, and they would find your course exactly on that. I mean, is it easy to find internship? Yeah, is it? That's what, as I said from the starting, I'm saying it's on your hand. Like you have to go, you have to work for that. I won't use the word easy, but you can get internship if you try. There are people who is doing internship and they're paid to. What was the situation in Slovakia? So, like Tamil or are you talking about COVID or like general situation? I mean, can you please tell again? How much I get paid for full-time job after doing MS? It, I mean, yeah, as I said, it differs from company to company. So it depends on your position, depends on how much you score, it depends on what you have to for the people to buy you, employ you. So I can't quote anything on that. Okay, Ravi Kumar. Okay, Veda and I, we both are doing masters in STU. It's our second semester right now. So due to COVID, there are no classes now. We are doing online classes. Everything is online right now. They are giving assignments online, and we have to submit online. We are doing everything on Google Classroom, Hangouts, Skype. These three are the platform, and sometimes occasionally on Zoom too. Like we are doing everything online. So we are doing a masters now. Is there any delay in course starting dates? Tumblrs and as of now, we didn't get any info. Nobody knows. We are still waiting for the official information from the government. We don't know anything about it. Uh, any stay back period for UG and PG? Uh, any stay back period for UG and PG? How long? My friend will answer that for you guys.
Hi guys, it's me. It's audible. So any stayback period for UG or PG? Yeah, so you get a stayback period of 9 months after your course is done, and in the 9 months, if you can find yourself a job, you can just give the job contract to the foreign police who give the permission to stay here, and you can get an extension till the contract is there. So that's the stayback period information. A scholarship, we have no idea, Ganesh. We have, I think you have to contact the ESC people. We have no idea about the scholarship. Best course for mechanical engineering in Slovakia. I think the STU is one of the top colleges in the entire Europe. So I would close my eyes and say that the course we are doing is the best one in Slovakia. Which language should a student learn survive in Europe? Sukanya, I think German is the most important language for the European, like for the mechanical people especially, because for us also in Slovakia, there, we have heard a lot of people who said, if you know German, you can get an internship or we can hire you. So I think German is really good for mechanical people. But in general, I think to survive as a student, even French would help. But I think German does a lot of job. Yeah. Yeah, I think my friend already answered the I mean, my friend already answered the job about the question about mechatronics that uh, there were few people who were doing bachelors in mechatronics, but the ST is no more accepting bachelors. That's the information we got. They're only taking the master's students. So I think you have to contact the ESC. Yeah, in masters they have only one program, the product and quality management. I think they don't have the mechatronics in masters. They have the mechatronics and applied mechanics both in bachelors, but don't think they're taking any new ones. Presently, we are still doing the second semester of masters. Me and friend Jeffrey. Yeah. Um, Anjali, BTech students don't get job easily. Did you understand the question?
Uh, it's a myth actually. It's not B.Tech, BE, or ME, or MS, or something like that. You can get job like if you have stuff. As I said before, you have to just apply. Okay, I mean, what is your view about energy engineering? Energy engineering has a good scope. If you need more about energy engineering, in Central Europe, there's this college called Technical University of Ostrava in Czech Republic. You can find energy engineering there. And in France, there's this university in Nantes and uh, uh, IMT Atlantic in France. Like you can find a lot of opportunities there. And you, they have, I think, Europe Study Center have a good contact with the energy engineering. I mean, students courses in energy engineering, so you can go to UAC, and it's a good opinion. I bet you energy engineering is a good opinion. Can you tell about Lithuanian University? I have no idea about Lithuanian University. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Uh, okay, so energy engineering. Even I personally tried for energy engineering. My bachelor's was in aeronautical. If they are when Technical University of Ostrava is concerned, they're expecting some of the subjects to be satisfied, like a pre-evaluation or something like that. I don't know. Like if you have this certain amount of subjects related to energy engineering on your bachelor's, you can go for the master's in mechanical in energy engineering. So uh, when it comes to mechanical, it might be like quite hard if you want to go into energy engineering because most of bachelors won't be covered. Most of energy engineering subjects won't be covered in a bachelor. But you can try. Like fingers crossed. And which language should a student learn? Okay, about the language thing, in Central Europe, German is really important. Like in Europe, German, French, and Spanish are the major languages in Europe and widely spoken languages. So if you're so desperate to learn some language, I would say French. French is the easiest language a person could learn easily. It's so easy. You'll be good to make a perfect sentence in 1 week if you know if you learn French. Like it's so easy. And if you learn Spanish, you can easily take up Italian. Like Spanish and Italian are like 80% same. Like just like there'll be like small difference, like as in Tamil, Malayalam, or something like that. So, and as far as Central Europe is concerned, you can go around with German. Uh, can from a mechanical background, energy engineering. I have answered the question. Do you guys have any other questions? Anything about? you know, like, or we can talk something about our life in here, like how do we do, how do we move around, like what do we do here, and what else apart from studying we could do. You can just type in, like, you can just ask us anything you want, anything at all. Okay, so you're in the second semester. What do you turn about internship? Okay, second. Okay, about internship in second semester, we would have got internship with the help of a college, but due to Corona, everything is in jeopardy right now. So right now, we couldn't do anything. We couldn't contact any companies. Everything is shut down. So we might be. It's like bittersweet, you know. We might be lucky and we might be unlucky too. But we, because of Corona, like everything is in, it's halted. Like everything is just there. Like we have to just wait for like 5 to 6 months to see what do we got in the play. Can we get rice food in Europe? Yeah, you can get rice everywhere in Europe. You can, but you can't. That there are Indian supermarkets. Like you can get the rice which we eat in India. Also, there are rice in. You can get rice in Europe. Oh, haven't any slides to you. Priya, I couldn't get your question. Can you please be more specific? I'm sorry. Have you tried Erasmus? Okay, I've tried Erasmus, and to be honest, guys, Corona happened. Everything. I was supposed to do my course, which on future transportation in France. It's actually, but due to Corona, like I'm not allowed to go out of Slovakia, and even my course has been cancelled because of that. My father want to come frequently during my studies. Is it? Oh, yeah, you can. Your father can come quite frequently. All you need, then you can just apply for visa in Slovak embassy, and you can just get it right away. There are agents for that too. You will be on student visa. Your father might be on type C visa, I guess. Oh no, no, type A visa, I guess. Like student visa type A, right? Tourist visa is type A, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are type B.
Type.
We are type B.
Yeah, we are type.
We are DV, sir.
Yeah, we are D visa. You'll be getting student visa. Your father, he will be getting type A visa, which is a student, I mean, which is tourist visa. It will be for 15 or 30 days, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. You can find more information on schengenvisa.com. And it's very, your father can visit you. It won't be a problem. In fact, your father can also stay in the dormitory. Like he has to pay to stay. Like, for example, if your father is, you have to just tell the dormitory people that your father will be coming, like, you have to just tell them like a week before, and they would give a room for you. And your father can stay with, not with you in your room, but there are rooms for the visitors there. Priya, slides, as you mean PowerPoint, like you want us to present something. We don't have anything to present. Like you can just ask us. Like if you can just tell you what you mean. Okay, climatic conditions, atmosphere, and culture of Slovak. First of all, guys, yeah. Okay, so climate. It's actually a cold climate in here. Temperatures might hit up to -6, 7 in Bratislava, and all over Slovakia it might hit up to -15, -20 in winters. It's survivable. Like it's not like so like you will have your gears and it won't be a problem. And during summers it might be like so warm. It's not hot. It will be warm. It will be humid because these people they have built their homes to conserve heat. So during summer it's like a double-edged sword. You know, during summer it will be like warm in here. And culture of Slovak. Okay, first of all, these Slovaks are the best people in all over Europe. I would tell you that because these people like there are no racism in here seriously, and only thing they might be like little insecure because all of the Europeans are insecure because they don't speak English that good. Like they might look good or they might have stuff in there, but they didn't know how to present themselves, you know. And it these people they talk to you from the heart, like bottom of the heart. If you're good to if you're like super good inside, like if you're carrying or if you're anything like that, you can easily move around with these people. I bet you that these people are really good. You don't have to worry about anything. University details, the courses, fee structure. Uh, as I said, we are from Slovak Technical University. It's located in Bratislava, Slovakia. We are doing production technology and quality management. It's under mechanical engineering, automotive production. Fee structure, it's 4,000 euros per year. And there are extra opportunities too. Like in my university, there's this club called BEST, which is also known as Board of European Students Technology, Engineering Student Technology. If you're in that club, like it's not that easy to get into the club. It's you have to work for that. If you're into the club, you can literally travel free of cost. Like you don't have to spend anything from your pocket. If you want to go to France, like just Google BEST Europe. Okay, you can literally travel anywhere for free. You can learn a lot. You will have something to add up to your CV. And I mean, I really didn't think that STU would have this club in with us. I mean, it's really amazing. About holidays, okay, so we would have like 2 month holiday, I guess. Like if you finish your exam soon, you can have holidays like more than 2 months too. It depends on your batch and depends on your teachers who's taking up the subjects, like the professors who are taking up the subjects. For example, there will be a teaching period and there will be examination period. So after the teaching period, they will complete the course. The examination period will be for like 1 to 2 months, mostly 1.5 months. And you have to give your dates to the faculties. You have to discuss with your class. You have to give the dates to your professors and teachers to take up the exam. And so if you guys cooperate, if you guys finish the exams, so you can leave for the holidays as soon as possible. Is it safe to stay? Is it very safe to stay in Slovakia and everywhere in Europe? I mean, now we are living in 2020 now. There's no point like we would die or we would harass or something like that. So you don't have to worry. Just express yourself, explore, and just be open minded. That's it. Don't think about safe and any other thing. Just be open minded. Okay, is it common there might be pickpockets or there is it true? Pickpockets are there everywhere in the world, everywhere wherever you go, and like every place in the world has both advantage and disadvantages. Like, for example, take India for example. Like we have everything there, but people coming to India, they don't think that, oh my God, we will be having pickpockets, or the cases what happens in Delhi, in other countries, and even in Tamil Nadu, wherever you take it. But we don't consider that as a big threat to us. So same like that. Like you don't have to worry about anything. Come on, just be open minded. Is Slovakia a poor country? Why it shows less fee in the university? Okay, Germany, they offer free university for students. It doesn't mean that Germany is a poor country. Slovakia is not a poor country, but it's actually growing right now. It's growing so good. I would say uh, when come the it's not really a poor country. Like if you come here, you would know like how much you have to earn to make your living. Like seriously, it's comparatively cheaper when compared to other countries, but it's not a poor country. I bet you that. Have this university any application fee? Priya, you can talk to ESA about it, and they will let you know. Why German universities providing studies without any tuition fee from all over the world? German only considered. Uh, you have to talk. I mean, Germany, as of Germany is concerned, they provide free education because of the government. They promote education, they promote students, they promote diversity. That's why they do the free education. But when Slovakia and other country, even France is also a good country, but they don't give free education. Depends on the government. It depends on people who run the country. Like I can't quote anything on that right now. Okay, I'll answer this. Actually, I'm an Indian. I live in UAE right now. My mom, she's from India, Tamil Nadu, and my dad, he's French, and I live in UAE right now, and I'm studying masters in Bratislava. In 2020, when the course started, no idea. We have to ask Corona about it. No idea, seriously. Like nobody knows. Like I could tell you that nobody knows until this pandemic over. Nobody knows about it. Guys, we are seeing only like 5 students answering and asking questions. And seriously, what about there are like 14 students in here? Like, you guys should have some question. Come on, just ask something, whatever it might be, anything at all, no problem. Okay, MBA fee structure. I have no idea about MBA. I'm really sorry, but personal opinion, don't do MBA right now. Do something worthy, like do some masters in any other thing, and you can do MBA whenever you want in your life. After getting a job, you can do part-time MBA, but don't waste your money on MBA. I'm serious about it. Please don't waste your money on MBA. But you can find any other, you can opt for any other courses other than MBA. ESE will help you with that. What's your score till now? Okay, so right now the score, okay, so here the scoring system is 1 to 5. The lesser you get, the better you are. Like out of on a scale from 1 to 5, your score should be as low as possible. So my score right now is 1.27, I guess. 1.27, 1.26. I'm not sure. 1.2. Why did you choose STU? What made to go to this university? Okay, Shiny. So personally, one of my dad's friends, he's a Slovak. He lives in Slovak. So he suggested me this university. So I don't know how to approach this university, and thankfully, yes, he helped me a lot. And as I was an NRI, I had no scope of going, finding. Just a second, sorry. As I was NRI, I really don't know like the procedures and what to do to apply for the university. So I went to EAC, and thankfully EAC had STU in their list, and that made me choose STU, and it's the best university in Central Europe. I don't want to go to France or Spain, to be honest. I wanted somewhere in Central Europe. because apart from studying, I travel a lot. I love to travel, but being in Central Europe, when compared to the Western European countries, it's pretty cheap. I wouldn't use the word cheap. It's affordable, like the flights and everything. Since we are in the center part, you can travel everywhere. It's in the heart of Europe. So one of the reasons I choose SU is because of traveling. Did you find okay, Alamin? Did you find easy to study? Yeah, it's really easy to study. You can study. You don't have to worry about it. Like you will find your way, even if it's hard. Like if you do something hard, which is hard for like a month or something, you would find it easy. So I bet you would find the studies easy. So you don't have to worry about it. There's no class. Why do you stay there? There's no class. We have online class right now. So as I told you before, when the corona hit Italy, when Italy was doing so bad, which was on March first week of March, actually, our Slovak and other Central European countries, they closed all their borders. Okay, so we were not allowed to go anywhere. So my internet connection. Just a sec, guys. Okay, there's no class. Why do you say that? That's what. We didn't know that this is gonna happen. So the moments have been restricted, the borders have been closed. We were not able to leave the country. That's why we are staying here. Trust me, it's quite fun here. Like we have been quarantined in the hostel. Right now in the hostel there are like 40 students, I guess, not more for sure. And we are doing our daily activities like apart from studying, we used to play, we used to spend time together. Like you can find that there are no cultural barriers or something like that. So it's really fun in here. So that's why I'm staying here. I don't like to travel back to any other country. Like I want to enjoy my student life apart from studying. So this is the time. Other than studying, I could enjoy my life now. Why is the Wi-Fi so bad? What happened? It, it was never like this. Not now, not now. No, 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 no. I really don't want.
Hi guys, is it audible now? So I think we don't see any more questions coming. So I can't see any of them. Who's frozen? Something. What are you?
Guys, do you guys have any more questions? Almas Balu Gopi Mansi Priya Svanya Shiny.
You should remove.
I find it.